Welcome to Middle School Speaks, the podcast where middle school students can discuss controversial topics. Today we will be discussing our topic, paying college athletes. I'm Brian and I'm 12 years old. I chose to argue the topic, should college athletes be paid, because I thought that this is a very controversial topic and it needed to be talked about more often. I'm also here with my great partner, Philippe.
Hi, I'm Philippe. I'm 13 years old, and the reason why I chose to research this topic was because I was always a fan of watching sports.
Alright, well, I think that college athletes should be paid.
And I don't think they should.
Alright, so one reason why I think they should be paid is because there are many health problems associated with their sports, no matter what sport they play. According to the National Institutes of Health, in a study of 152 deceased athletes less than 30 years old who were exposed to repeated head injury through contact sports, brain examination demonstrated that 63 of them, or 41%, had CTE, a degenerative brain disorder associated with exposure to head trauma. This research shows that there are serious health risks such as ALS, significant head and brain trauma. To not pay these athletes for the risk that they are taking is unfair because there's almost 100% death rate with some of these problems. That is why college athletes are at a risk of deadly mental conditions and physical illnesses. So that's just one of the many reasons why I think they should be paid.
Yeah, and I totally get that, Ryan. But so my research has shown that if an athlete is paid, then they want to get more money, so they play harder to get more deals and stuff like that.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. The NIL deals that they're getting. Yeah, I see that. Because they can be paid, but with the NIL deals, that is a way that they are being paid. But NIL stands for name, image, and likeliness, and they can earn money ranging from $100 to one of my favorites right now is Archie Manning. He's one of the highest paid. He has $6.9 million in NIL deals. So yeah, I think that they should be paid because even though just for those reasons, the health risks and all that stuff.
Yeah, I totally get that. But one of my reasons is that if they were paid, then most of the college athletes wouldn't earn a lot of money, if any at all, because of their popularity, like the
NIL deals.
Yeah.
Alright, well, so I get that they're not all popular, but a good amount of the college revenue comes from the big player names, like what you said, but they include ticket sales, game-worn clothing, merch sales and deals, and TV showing contracts. The TV showing contracts and ticket sales goes to all of the team, so they are easily being made up for. And the game-worn clothing and merch sales and deals, those obviously aren't being made up for, but those go to the players. But the TV showing contracts, those are giant. And also the ticket sales, because Jasmine Harris, a assistant professor of sociology at Uranus College, said that the ACC conference rematch was the most watched conference championship of all time. For y'all who don't know which one that is the one that Zion Williams's Nike shoe soles blew out. The seats for that game sold $4,000 each. She also said that for ESPN, this level of interest is worth more than the $1 billion that they recently paid ACC schools for exclusive rights to broadcast ACC sports over the next 12 years. This shows that a good amount of the college revenue comes from the ticket sales, showing contracts, game-worn clothing, and merch sales and deals.
Oh, right.
Sorry. All right, that concludes why I think that college athletes should be paid.
And that's why I think college athletes shouldn't be paid.
All right, so in conclusion, even though not all players are capable of raising lots of money for their teams, the colleges have shown to have the financial resources to pay athletes. I actually forgot to talk about that. The chances of a full ride scholarship for athletics is less than 1%, and also the chances of any type of athletic scholarship is still less than 2%. And also, some people will say that the colleges don't have enough funds, which sometimes is true, but this argument proves itself to be invalid because it does not include the amount of money that the team gets from tournaments. Each college team has an annual budget of $5 to $8 million, with some colleges reaching up, the big spender colleges reaching up to $10 million. And from just an example, the March Madness and the Final Four brackets, those all have actually, the winnings of them can be over $1 million. So that's a good amount of money. So that concludes why they're all, this is seemingly unfair that they're not being paid, even when realizing the high cost of attending college and the low chance of scholarships. To deny the athletes compensation pay is unacceptable. It is an insult to these athletes that they spend all this time and money working for these big colleges and will not be compensated.
Or we could just not pay them, and then more likelihood for a full-ride scholarship for colleges. I mean.
Yeah, but still, that would take a long time to get there. You still have to be a really good player for that stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so we appreciate that you guys spent your time to listen to us, and we hope y'all have a good day. Thank you.